Hi FLOSSTUBE, it's Savannah, Savvy in Stitches, and I'm back for FLOSSTUBE number 3. Today is the 25th of August. It's the first day of the Minnesota State Fair here in Minnesota, and we did not go today. It runs for 12 days, so we'll end up going next week one day, but happy start of the State Fair. It means the end of summer for Minnesotans, and back to school time starts right after the fair. So hope you're all having a good last couple weeks of summer and getting ready for back to school. I have only a few things to show today, but it's been a little while since I did a video, so I wanted to post an update. I have one finish, and then I fully finished some ornaments. Some of them I've stitched since my last video, but I didn't keep track specifically of which ones. So I'll start by showing those ornaments and then my finish. And then I have a little bit of haul and one whip to show you. So I'll show you the ornaments first. So most of my ornaments I finish in hoops. So I have a bunch to show. And some of these are just on scrap material, but some of them are on, I mostly use 14 to 18 count Aida for these. This was my first time doing pom-poms around the hoop, and I thought that turned out so cute. And a bunch of the designs on these are repeated. And this one, I know this design for sure is from Junebug and Darlin on Etsy. Some of them are ones from like really old cross-stitch books. Some are from cross-stitch magazines. If you have a question about a specific one, I can, you can comment and I can see if I can help you track down the pattern. Another pom-pom one. And I get the hoops on Amazon. And I've noticed, sometimes I'll stitch with the 3-inch hoops, these small, so I'll show you for size. I think these smaller ones are 2.5 inches, and then these are 3. So I'll stitch in the 3-inch hoops when I'm doing ornaments sometimes, like if I cut the fabric too small for a Q-snap, but I've never really stitched in these smaller ones. The quality is good. We hang these on our tree. We've had family hang them on their trees, and they hold up very well. This is a perler bead pattern, or not a perler bead. This is like a chart pattern that I found on Pinterest. I've never been able to find the designer, so if you know, let me know. So finishing these did take up, finishing it, and I did, like I said, stitch like 10 or 15 since my last video. Some of them are finished and some of them aren't yet. Did take up a lot of my time over the last month. And if you're curious, I just finished them with felt from the craft store and then do a blanket stitcher on the edge. Nothing fancy. These are some of my favorites. And then one more. So those are the ornaments that I've done in hoops, and then I did one not in a hoop. I stitched and finished this since my last video. I actually stitched this twice, and I have enough fabric to do, enough of the linen to do, I think, 1 or 2 more. So I probably will. I really love the way it turned out, but I did a shaped ornament, like a pillow, and I've never done this before, but I kind of winged it. So the pattern is a Teresa Kogut pattern, and I think it's called December Star or just Star Ornament. It's in my pattern bin, so but I should have watched the Vanna Pfeiffer finishing video before I did this one. I didn't. So I just did like I would a normal pillow. And I stitched most of the way around and then saved one point of the star. And then I stuffed it with fiber film. And then of course had to like try and stitch that close. So this one's just gonna be for me. Because it obviously has that, oops, it's hard to hang on to, stitching on the edge and some fluff and dog hair probably. It has that stitching on the edge. So this will probably just be for me, but I still really love the way it turned out. But the Vanna tutorial has you sew like 2 pieces of fabric together and then line it up in the back and then stitch around the whole edge and flip it out. And I did that on the second one that I stitched and it went much better, of course. I just have to stuff that one and hand stitch up the back. So there's that. I love this pattern. And this is a 32 count gingham linen. My sister-in-law actually got me this, I think for Christmas 2 years ago or last year. With a pattern. I just haven't gotten to that pattern yet, but I saw this pattern and thought, oh, that'll be so cute on like a gingham. So there's that. And then I do have a finish. I don't think this will be a surprise after my last video, but I finished, oh, I should have grabbed the pattern. I don't have it. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. So I grabbed the Teresa Kogut pattern too. So I got this at Stitchville. It was $10 and it's December 25 star ornament. And she shows it finished with some pom-poms around the edge, which is so cute. So I might have to try that. So there's that pattern. I've had that one for a while and just finally stitched it up. So I finished Melusine by the Little Stitcher. Ooh, I'm so happy with this. So there it is. I love her hair and I love the big block letters at the top. And I just, of course, love her tails and the waves. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's dog barking. I just think she just turned out so, so, so beautiful. I just love all the detail, like with the comb and the mirror and the birds. I just love it. So I have not fully finished it, but it is finished. And I did put, I should point out down in the corner, 22 and SS for my initials. So really happy with that finish. I was happy to get that done when I came back from my trip. I just wanted to work just on this. So I got that one done. And then I only have one whip to show, besides some of the ornaments, which I don't really keep track of which ones I showed last time versus that I've stitched since, but I've been working on a few ornaments, and then I did a start for World Cross Stitch Day. So I have to take off part of my Q-snap here. So this is called Into the Jungle, and it is by Frosted Pumpkin. And I started this on Friday was it the 12th? I'm looking at my calendar. I don't remember. I wrote it down in my like day planner, but I started on World Cross Stitch Day and I've made a lot of progress. So I will zoom in. So I've done the bottom border, which there's another row of border at the top, but it says Into the Jungle and has like a similar leaf pattern. And then I have the leopard or cheetah, the birds, the owls, and I'm starting on, I think it's an iguana. And I did part of, I'm just gonna go with iguana. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. I did part of this, and then I decided that stitching the boxes before each animal was kind of slowing me down. So what I did was I took a little bit of, I did his wood piece that he's sitting on, and then this colored piece, and then I went in and did the next 5 boxes, and now I'm going back and working on the body. But I really love how it's turning out. I love Frosted Pumpkins patterns like this where you have like a little piece in each box, because it gives kind of a sense of completion when you finish each box. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with it, and I'm stitching this on, and I don't have the pattern to show because I buy them PDF, so it's on my iPad. I am stitching it on 32 count R&R Barb's blend that I got at Stitchville. So just a really good neutral, and of course it will go really cute in here. I like the pop of all the bright tropical colors with my neutral room. So that is what I have. I am gonna go, it's a Thursday, so I work tomorrow, but we're gonna stay up and watch Big Brother tonight. My daughter is at, or our daughter is at my mom's for the night, so we're gonna stay up and watch Big Brother and stitch, work on that some more. So, and then the only other thing I have today, this is, like I said, gonna be probably a shorter check-in because I just haven't worked on a ton, is some haul, and then I'll give a little life update. So I will start with the haul I got at a garage sale. We stopped at a garage sale about 2 weeks ago. My husband saw on the way dropping our daughter off at school one day. So when we picked her up, he said, "Do you just want to stop?" And they had a small little craft area, and they had one cross stitch pattern. She had some older Ada fabric, but it looked a little dingy, so I didn't grab it. But this was 25 cents, and I just thought, just to have on hand. I love these books that have like a lot of patterns. So this is Designs That Count, Designs by Gloria and Pat. I'm not sure. And let me see. It says 1978. And it gives a DMC and a Susan Bates conversion. But there are some good patterns in here, some that I would never ever stitch, but I think you can see this one says grandmas are for loving and babysitting, and there's a grandpa one that says grandfathers are for loving and fixing things, which I thought was so cute. Oh, of course, it's right there. And then this one says, whether the sky is blue or gray, there's something to love in every day, with a little kiddo in their raincoat. So obviously an older pattern book, obviously, but just some really cute ones. And I just thought, look at this little bird. Bell pull. Yeah, I just thought like some really cute ones, and for 25 cents, I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Why not? And then I went to Stitchville. I don't really remember what I was in the area for. Stitchville's about 20 minutes from me, give or take. But we were in the area for something, and I ran in, of course. So I got a Mill Hill kit. This is my third Mill Hill kit. I have yet to stitch any of them. My husband and daughter bought me 2 around Valentine's Day or something, and I haven't stitched them yet. But this is the Mill Hill Charmed Stocking in St. Nick stocking. And I just love him with his little bell on his hat. Oops, sorry. And of course they come with all the threads and the paper and the beads. So So yeah, and it shows there's 5 other, sorry, I know it's kind of glary, but there's 5 other little stockings in that collection. So that's cool. And then I was apparently in a very Christmassy mood because the next 2 things are Christmassy too. But I saw this, and this is Heart and Hand, and this is for her little stoneware collections, I believe. I'm trying to read. I think so. But I just thought this was so cute, and it was stitched up really cute for an ornament. So it says home for the holidays. The little deer and the house and the tree. And it does come with one of that little heart button. So I love that. I love home for the holidays sentiment. So, and on 32 count, it's approximately a 2x2, it says. So a super, super quick little stitch. So I loved that. And then, like I said, I have another Christmas. I know this is a very old pattern. This is Lizzie Kate Jolly Old Soul Santa. It looks like it says 13, so 2013. And this one comes with a little embellishment pack. And it says, a jolly old soul is he. I think I said in my first video that I cross-stitched for a long time and then didn't really for a while and kind of have been back into it for a few years. So I was not around, or I'm sure Lizzie Kate was designing when I was cross-stitching before, but I was like cross-stitching kits from craft stores, not really like finding designers and stitching on, you know, linen and fancy fabric, fancy floss, things like that. So I had not seen this before, and I just thought he was so cute. And I just love the words around his head. So, and like I said, it comes with the embellishment pack. I can't show you because it's, I could flip it up like this. So, good stuff. And then I got the stuff to stitch him. So, of course, Lizzie Kate always gives a DMC and an anchor conversion, but I got the week's colors to stitch him. There was, I think, yeah, there's one Gentle Arts color, so that's Endive. And there was a couple I had, 1 or 2 Whiskey, I know was one of them I had. But this is Weeks Dye Works Baked Apple. It's pretty. Crimson. Juniper. Light khaki. And then usually I would just use 310, but I was like, well, I'm here. So I got mascara. And I wanted to be able to fully stitch that little Santa up. So I got some Belfast. I don't know the abbreviation for this. It's 32 count and it's natural with white polka dots, but it says PT natural white. I don't know if that means point, or I have no idea. But there's the tag in case you want to look for it. But it's just 32 count linen with the natural color with white polka dots. So I love polka dot linen. I love polka dots in general. So I had grabbed a smaller piece, but then I found this next pattern and I was like, oh, that would be cute on here. So I didn't get the threads to stitch this up, but I got enough fabric to do Santa and then to do this. So this is Fairy Wool in the Wood, and this is Good Night Sleep Tight Lullaby Collection number 1. It comes with a little charm. I just love that with the little log. It's so cute. And his little white dots on his head. So I grabbed the bag, and then I just asked them if they had any like passport buttons or charms, because I had shown in my last video a pattern, it might be heart and hand, I don't remember, with the actually it might have been my first video, I don't know, I'm a little out of it today. It was like a cruise ship with some little things around it, and it showed a little passport charm, and I just was there, and so I asked if they had one, and she was like, we have one. And I wasn't asking for that specific one, but this is the specific one they showed in the pattern. So this was $3.50, and this is the last one they had. She said she can't order more. Actually, I'm gonna take it out. She put it in a little baggie, which I just ripped, of course. Ooh. You're just seeing my nails. I'm trying. I'm gonna scoot in. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that. It's literally like a little like metal passport. And it says Passport USA with the little emblem. I wish you could see it. It's so cute. So, yeah, I don't know. I was like, yep, I'll take that. I asked if they had more, but no, this was the last one, and she said she cannot order anymore. So have that for if and when I ever stitch that little cruise ship situation. So that is all I have to show for cross stitch goodies. As far as plans, I plan to keep working on Into the Jungle. We are going on a trip. I said before, oh, my life isn't usually this crazy. I don't usually travel this much, but we're going on a trip in September. So September is shaping up to be a good month. We are going to take a little day trip to Iowa, which we've done before, and go to Stitchery Nook, which I've been to before, but I'm excited to visit again. And that should be fun. And then in the end of September, we are going to Nashville. And we go to Nashville quite often, pretty much once or twice a year for the last 5 years or so. And I've never thought to look up if there's a cross stitch store there. Store or shop. But I did, and there is one in Murfreesboro, which is about 30 to 40 minutes south of Nashville. So we're gonna go there. It's called the Country Cupboard. They're open, or they're closed, I should say, Sunday and Tuesdays. So we're gonna go on Monday, I believe. And I'm so excited. I've never been. So really looking forward to that. But I think on the trip, I will take probably Into the Jungle and then good old Santa Claus with me. So if you're looking for Nashville recommendations, you can let me know and I can go over that next time. But just to name a few, I said in my first video, our daughter's name is Hattie. So we love Hattie B's Chicken. We love Loveless. We love Frothy Monkey, Five Daughters. There's so many good food places to go. Last time we went last year, we took our daughter down to Broadway, which is like their downtown area where they have a lot of music and dancing and whatever. We took her during the day because there's a lot of family friendly, they're bars technically, but for live music. So she loved that because she loves music and loves to dance. So we'll probably do that one day for a little bit. So we have a good amount of things planned, just going for 3 nights just to get away. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, next week we're going to the fair. We usually go at least twice, but this year we're just gonna go one time, be one and done, and I'm really looking forward to it. We love the fair, and it's a big thing here. So nice little short video. I hope you all having a good, like I said, rest of the summer, and I will hopefully talk to you very soon. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all the comments on my last video. You're all very sweet, and it's been nice to hear from some of you. So I'll talk to you all very soon.